Greetings out there in YouTube land from the planet Earth. The last little bit, I've been doing some reflecting. December 24th, 2015, I was in the hospital. They gave me some pills and my legs are swollen up to, my feet swollen up to over a size 20. I had 100% blockage in my left leg. And for the third time, they wanted to cut my leg off and didn't want me to go. I was praying to Jesus, asking him to get me out of there. And this new doctor came in that I'd never even seen. So I talked to him for a little bit. He told me to hang on a moment. He'd get me out. No problem, he'd let me go home for the holidays. Just hang on a moment. And it took a little bit. But when he came in, he brought me a camping cot. And he gave me 2 sets of sheets and the whole 9 yards as a gift, right? Brand new, top of the line, right? As a gift. The man came to see me 2 times on a Sunday after and was amazed that my leg wasn't blue and everything else. And I talked to him a little bit about my views on life, right? And they're a bit different than some people's, I guess, but you have to take it from my point of view. I didn't know if I was going to be alive from breath to breath, okay? I was riding out heart attacks because there was nothing they could do for me. They messed me up in the States while I was visiting, and I was unfixable to everybody, you know. So my view of priorities may be different than some. Why do you do all the things you do? Ask yourself, why? What's the point? It speaks in Ecclesiastes about some of these things. You toil, you toil, you toil. But who brings in the fruits of your labors? So many are busting their asses off at the jobs they don't like. Or they spend long hours that take them away from their family. Right? And what really matters to you in life? Your loved ones should. Right? That's the whole reason many of you tell yourselves you're doing the things you're doing. Oh, I don't like this job, but I'm doing it for my family. But what time are you spending with your family? The world around us, these are the last few years, brothers and sisters. And Jesus has so much love. I can't do justice to how I feel inside. I can't. And I was messed up bad. Pain beyond your wildest nightmares. Forkless hits can tend to do mess you up a little bit bad, right? Ripped muscles, you name it, right? Concussions, strokes, awake during open heart surgery, they messed that up, you know. Quadruple bypass flap in the eye. And yeah, I know there are others that had it worse, right? And I was sitting there suffering, right? And Jesus turned it down. Then went above and beyond, fixed my heart problem, right? Held my heart in his hands, and cleaned it out. I could feel him. I feel his love. Given the choice to be awake or asleep, and I chose awake, even though he said it would hurt a bit. And it did hurt, brothers and sisters, when he put his, especially when he put his hands in my brain, right? And you imagine your heart being squeezed. Yeah, it would hurt, you know, but still, in the brain. And oh, wow. Like being zapped. You know, you've been shocked by electricity in a bunch of different spots. But he fixed all the stroke damage, all the concussions damage. And I can look at things and remember them in detail, like it just happened. I've been a bit afraid to go into my own memories to see all the things I did wrong. My first concussions were as a child, and I even made mistakes as a child that Jesus informed me on. I was doing a little complaining, you know, unjustly. You know. Many of us have had some hardships in our lives, right? And we've had little things to deal with in our lives. Many of us are that prodigal son. The wise ones return home to the Father. I was doing for some stuff for Jesus, but part of my heart was still holding back. I think little bits of sin that maybe I didn't even think about, or just something. And I finally died to myself and went all 100%, and my life was never been the same. I do my best to Psalms 113 all day, every day. And I feel an inner peace, calm, contentment, tranquility. All those words and more are wrapped up into one. I just don't even come close. And I know many of you understand because you've been touched by Jesus as well. Every day, Jesus is healing people planet-wide. In my case, he did it himself at 1:38 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, right? He had brothers and sisters all over the place, stepping out in faith and standing tall, laying hands for Jesus, and there are people being healed planet-wide. Some of them travel. I will be doing a little bit of that shortly in a few months for Jesus. Right? And at one point, I'm going to have some land, so anybody that wants to come by and see me can have a place to camp out or park their trailer or what have you, you know. But I'm going to be doing a little bit of traveling and then chill in one spot for Jesus, right? He has so much love for you, and he's just waiting for you to talk to him. Right? No matter your problem, there's nothing for God. He can fix anything. He can take care of anything. He can do anything. For all things are possible with God. He loves you so much. So ask yourself, why are you doing the things you do every day? What is the point? Look at your Ecclesiastes, you know. Are you going to wait and build all your barns, to hold all your wealth and go, I'm going to chill now? And then find out Jesus goes, whoa, it's too late, buddy. You should have enjoyed it while you had a chance. It's time for you to go. Right? You enjoy it with your family. You spend your time wisely with the ones you love. Because no one knows when their last breath comes. For me, I didn't know if I was going to be alive from one breath to the other. And I was passing through the grave over 12 years. Jesus healed me, and I thought I would have time with my wife. She died June 26th. So, from not thinking I had time with her, to suddenly thinking I had time with her, to here I am sitting right now talking to you, alone. But I know she's with Jesus, so don't worry about that. Jesus' love, beyond anything you can imagine. Some of you can understand, but most of you don't even understand the meaning of the word love. I don't mean it in a bad way, but until you taste the love of Jesus, and you see how pale in comparison our vocabulary is, we haven't come up with words good enough to describe it. We honestly haven't. Okay? But you can feel it anyway. Give Jesus a call and a chat with him. God's about faith and a personal relationship with you. Not all the names of religions or titles of men that love giving each other or buildings, none of that nonsense. Just a personal relationship with you, like any loving parent wants with a distant child. Sit back with a nice cup of tea. I recommend chamomile. Put on some nice and mellow and chill and take a moment out with Jesus every day and talk to him. Yeah? Like any child to a parent, and let him know you love him. Okay? Later than most think, the time is short. Give Jesus a call today. Bye-bye.